Oh my fuck. Ooh. Fucking Hannibal. This show is the best show on TV, hands down. Like, Game of Thrones cannot compare to this. Running in a close second, I would say House of Cards. But nothing can compare to this show. Fucking Hannibal is one of the most brilliant psychological horror thrillers I've ever witnessed. Like, edge of my seat this whole season. Every episode has had me emotionally drained. No other TV show except for Breaking Bad and The Wire. Those are the only two shows that have done that to me. I don't know where to start. Like I said, I try my best not to spoil anything, but I live next to a firehouse. I'm sorry. Deal with it. You look at me. You listen to my voice. You deal with the shit in the background. Anyway, so we have the opening scene. Basically, it's a conversation between Will and Jack, and Will and Hannibal, going in tandem. They're basically, we're trying to find out whose side Will is on, because the viewer doesn't know. It seems like he's on Jack's side, but then again, he has love for Hannibal, but he has a strong sense of justice as well. So we really don't know which way Will is going in this. So we go to the next scene. We have the return of the beautiful Gina Torres, who's not looking so beautiful, as you all may know if you've been keeping up with the show. Basically, there's a whole scene about forgiveness, and Bella, Gina Torres' character, she's basically asking Hannibal to take care of Jack. But of course, in Hannibal's world, we're like, okay, he's gonna take care of Jack. He's gonna fucking eat him. He's gonna kill him. So it's just the dialogue in this show is just brilliant. Like the back and forth is not only poetic and Shakespearean, but it's also enthralling. Like, you cling on to every word. And I mean, I just got to give it up to the writers. The writers of this show. Oh, this fucking show. So crazy, man. I'm sorry. I was like, if you witness what I witnessed, you're at a loss for words. Like, you're totally fucked. Anyway, back to it. So basically, this whole episode was about the friendship between Will, Hannibal, and Jack. And Will being the center, the bridge for both relationships. He it's about his choices, the choices that he makes. And for once, not yet, no, actually a couple times this season, but really this season, really this episode, we see Hannibal actually break down, which was scary. Like, the Mads Mikkelsen, he's Danish. His micro expressions. He is a brilliant fucking actor. His micro expressions tell so much. Like, all he has to do, like, he barely moves a muscle in his face, and we just get a wealth of emotional content from it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, a whole fucking year. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do for a whole fucking year. A whole fucking year. There's nothing else that's going to be on TV that's going to match this shit for a whole fucking year. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep looking at both seasons over and over. Chicanery. Anyway. So, as this is playing out, we also see Alana Bloom's character, who's been getting on my fucking nerve this whole season. There are a couple of people that say I'm jumping on Alana Bloom, but she has been so fucking naive and stupid. Even Jack, all of them, everybody knows what Will has done. Will has proven himself. And what she did was beyond, for me, if that happened to me, like the whole point of this show is we're in Will's shoes. We're looking at it from Will's point of view. So we're just as hurt by what the other characters do to Will. It was so traitorous, like it was so janky how she did him, and then she wouldn't believe a word that came out of his mouth, and then when he gets out of jail, she still doesn't trust him, and she wonders why Will is like, bitch, get away from me. I mean, he's better than that, but I'm like, to me, I would have cussed her out. I'm like, bitch, I don't want to see you. Get the fuck out of here. And you fucking Hannibal, you nasty. Ugh, I hate your ass. I hate you. Anyway, so I'm going to try my best not to spoil. But we come to the brilliant fucking fight scene between Jack and Hannibal. And it is brutal. It is fucking brutal. How it's crazy. I love seeing Lawrence Fishburne fight. He can fight his ass off. If you're a fan of The Matrix, you know how good Lawrence Fishburne is. He's a powerhouse when he fights. But the Hannibal's all calculating. He's like telegraphing moves and shit. He's like a ninja. He's a ninja. It's brilliant to see the two fight. Just the conflict between those two has been edge of your seat. And I swear, like, I can't formulate a fucking sentence. I keep thinking about how amazing and how crazy the ending was. Hannibal's finesse and just, dude is cool. Like, everything he does is cool. Like, I strive to be him without eating the people and killing people. He is just, the nigga's perfect. He's perfect. He's a perfect specimen. Perfect being. He is complete in what he does. That, like, if there's a pinnacle of man that everyone should strive to be, and it should be like Hannibal. And don't get me wrong, not the murdering and the killing, even that, he's perfect at that. Everything he does is perfect. There's no mistakes. And when he makes a mistake, I don't think he made a mistake. He hasn't made a mistake yet. He almost made a mistake. But he smelled that. That dude's, his nostrils are, he's like a fucking bloodhound. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil. Even though I probably have spoiled something. I don't remember anything I said. I don't know what I think. Oh! I was screaming. I was literally screaming at the television. I was jumping up and down. I'm 6'6", 300 fucking pounds, and I'm jumping up and down, screaming to the top of my lungs of the shock and awe which I have witnessed. Ah! Oh! This show is, I can't stress how brilliant it is. I love this show. NBC is a bunch of dicks and they're fucking assholes because they don't know how to market this fucking show. The first mistake they did during the first season is putting that shit up against Scandal, which, let's be honest, a ton of women are watching this shit. A ton of women are watching this shit. That's all they talk about. Scandal. Fuck Scandal. Scandal ain't got nothing on this show. But then NBC doesn't know how to market this shit. If this shit was on HBO or Showtime, it would have a bigger viewership. I hope that third season it goes up. It really needs. This show needs to be on at least 2 more years. I really want to see Red Dragon. I want to see them go to Red Dragon and play that out. So next year, I predict, spoiler, well, it's not a spoiler, but it will help spoil some of the show. I predict The Chase is going to begin. And after that, Red Dragon should start up. The story in Red Dragon. So, I'm hoping, I'm wishing that NBC does the right thing. I wish that more viewers watch this show. Because with all the bullshit that's on TV, we finally get something that's perfect. Like, I thought nothing would replace Breaking Bad once it was gone. This tops it. Like, I actually strive to see this show every time it's on. Like, I haven't seen this show on Hulu at all. Every Friday. I don't look at TV. Like Game of Thrones, everything else I'll probably watch later. This show on the dot every Friday night at 10, I have been in front of a television and watching Hannibal. You don't, like, people that see this who haven't watched this show, you might think I'm over-exaggerating, but I'm not. Not at all. You are emotionally destroyed after watching this shit. And you want more. It's sadistic. It's masochistic watching this shit. Well, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what I just said. I don't. I've just been rambling like a madman. That's what this show does. You must embrace madness to watch it. Fucking Hannibal. I swear, he's the spiffiest motherfucker on the planet. Like, his suits, I just want to hit up a tailor. I want my whole wardrobe to be Hannibal's wardrobe. I just want to get every suit he has. Pinstripe, all the fucking ties. It is breathtaking. It is chicanery. And once again, I recommend this show to all of you who enjoy good television. You won't find shit like this in the movies. This is better than the movies. If you're a fan of Hannibal, period, Hannibal Lecter, the character, this is the magnum opus of that character. We will not find anything better than this. I'm sorry. Brian Fuller, you're a fucking genius. Mads, the whole cast. Glorious. Fucking glorious. I just want to squeeze it. I'm like fucking emotional. I don't know. I'm done. Fuck you who don't watch the show and who don't like the show. Fuck you. Better watch that shit. Better watch it. You need to watch it. If you don't watch this show, you're a dick. There, I said it. If you don't like this show, you're a dick bitch. You're a bitch with a dick. You can go to hell. Go to hell. I mean it. Because goodbye.